Hey Rogues! How is everybody? Happy Monday. Welcome to the Rogues Gallery. Have you done any sneaky shenanigans lately? Let me know. I would love to hear about them. It's Monday. I had a okay day at work today, I guess. Lots of updates about organizational structure today, which was interesting. And then, tonight's going to be kind of a chill night, I guess. We're going to dive back into Riven, hopefully make some progress on figuring out some of these puzzles so we can advance the game. And then Clear Skies is not live tonight, so we will not be raiding Q Times for TTRPG, but in its place, 16-Bit Eric is supposed to go live tonight on his channel, so we'll be heading over there when we're done, which means that I can raid him, which is an unusual thing. Often, especially on my Wednesday streams, he'll pop in and raid me, so I get to return the favor, which is kind of awesome. But yeah, if anybody has anything they want to share about their week, I'm happy to hear it, but we can do that while I dive into the game. If I get stuck and you know things, you'll note that I have the backseating allowed turned on, so there may be times where I'm ready for hints, but we'll see. Anyway, hope everybody's having a great day, and I'm gonna try and get this all working over into the game area. Hopefully be able to see a game. Yay! And if I did everything right last time, we'll have a saved game to load. Yes. 2 hours and 17 minutes of playtime sounds about right. Alright, so we're gonna load the game. We have this thing that we think might be a telescope. Don't know what to do with it. Honestly, don't know what I'm attempting to do at this point in the game. We've been many places. Let's go up the stairs. This is the scarab room that has all these stained glass illustrations in it. Anything? They tell kind of a story, but I don't know it. Can't get through this door yet. I flipped these switches. I don't know what they did. Been in there. I think I've been everywhere I can go. I did not mean to close that door. Alright, door is open. Let us proceed through the door. Let's go for a ride. This is going to be kind of roller coastery. Hi, Kira. How was your Monday? That seems like a decent description of Monday for me as well. That was one of those eyes that gave us some symbols. Down takes us to those weird sea creature thing. Up takes us to the village? Yeah. Goes to the village. I don't want to go to the village. I want to try and figure out... Last week there was a comment about... a thing that I want to see if we can figure out, saying the solution was easy, if not obvious. This was not the transit method I had intended to go on. Another one, and I don't remember how to get to it. The one that has the coal cart that I'm looking for. Which is here somewhere, but I don't know where. Down here. Is that why I was this way? I don't know. I'm lost. This is all just that building. I thought there was another transit hub here. Is it on the other island? Not on this island. Okay. Welcome, Parker. Thanks. How was your day? We're sorry. Your cart is in another castle. Productive is a good descriptor for a day. That means generally positive in most cases. Alright, so we're just gonna pretend that I didn't ride this and then ride it back. This is just the first time we've ridden it today. Alright. Okay. So it has to be this direction somehow. Well, I don't remember what's down here aside from this very long video. They are quite interesting sea creatures. Yeah, just a leisurely maglev tour, sure. Why not? To wait for them to sound the alarm so everybody can go inside. Alright. Okay, this is the water area with the... Is this where I want to be? Somehow feel like it's not, but... Yeah, this is just the water transit. Hannah! Hi, welcome back. Thank you for the resubscription. 5 months. What is time? Hannah, how was your day? I think you posted in Discord something about a good start to the day, at least. Llama fairy lights, if I remember correctly. You did describe it as a timber cart. That is true. And here we are. Alright. More roller coaster ride. Lots of roller coasters in this. No kitty snuggles while at work today. Ooh, Melba! Thank you for the 100 bits. Welcome in. How are you today? Feels like we're going through a Stargate or something. A wormhole of some kind. On a coal cart, or a timber cart. And then it's so peaceful once we come out of the water. In real life, I would not be riding this thing. It has a significant lack of safety features that I would find objectionable. Blink. And then we fall. Okay. Well, we successfully arrived here. Let's see if we can discover what else there was about this. I mean, given the proper safety features, so I'm not a huge fan of roller coasters in general. The roller coasters that I actually do I need power? I don't have power. The roller coasters that I actually do ride tend to be the slower ones, which also means the older, ricketier ones. Ricketier? Is that a word? More rickety ones. Like the old wooden roller coasters, I'm more likely to end up riding those because they're slower. And yes, true. In real life, it is for transporting lumber, not people. Okay. We have power. I still don't know what these little balls are or why they go down in this little ball. That. Why can I look that direction? Am I feeding some sort of monster? Entirely possible. Urban Bohemian, welcome. How are you today? I don't think we're sandblasting anything. I don't know what we're doing. I can send this down. But that's about it at the moment. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this place. Which is kind of how the game... Wait, the doors close. Why do the doors close from the inside? Do I want this? Is... Parker, I have no idea what the thing is. Yes, you're right, Urban. That is a Myst game in it. There's a hallway. I don't know how I found this, but I will take it. What's over here? It's the big dome, but this... let's make them into stairs, maybe? Wait. I don't have power! I randomly clicked, and then I clicked again, and there were paths. So I don't know how I found them, Parker, but I found them. Sometimes, when Myst closes a door, it opens a window. I think I have to go back. I don't have power. How do I get power here? Ooh, is this... That sounds like I turned it off. I don't know. Right. So this power line goes into this building here. That sounds like it's on. Follow where the pipes are leading. Do I need to go back and flip that switch again, I wonder? I suspect I probably do. Wait, it goes the other way too? I don't want to get close to the spinny thing. That seems dangerous. That a lock? And okay. No idea. I assume we will come back here. Alright. So there are... That is a fiendish puzzle. Because you open the doors from the outside and they block both of those paths. Pipes and cords. Yeah. Right. I can't turn it that direction. I need it to go that way. Can't turn it that way. Listen well to see what sounds similar. Okay, so those three all sound the same to me, but yeah, no, I get what you're saying. This is gonna be a lot of back and forth, I think. Because I've heard it before. Okay. Kind of like a motor ticking over. Oh, it's here. Where does the cord lead and where does it connect? These things I don't know. What? Are you saying what I think you're saying? Nope. Wrong way. I don't know how I fit through there, but then again, I have no idea what I look like. Maybe I'm really thin. Where am I now? Book? It's a big duct. The book has the star with the little symbol in the middle. I still love how they integrated the video. 82.2.13. The latest ink formulation has proven a failure. Even when writing in my most promising books, I obtain only the barest glimmer of a connection. It is frustrating to expend so much effort creating a blank book, only to end up destroying it when it doesn't work. There are days when the lab is uncomfortably warm from the flames of these failed attempts. Further, I refine each element, formulation of the inks and papers, the physical dimensions of the books. The more I realize that the list of potential combinations is nearly infinite. It is during moments like these that I despair. Without access to Denis, my long-term goals may never be accomplished. Nevertheless, there are avenues of research which remain to be explored. 82.5.8. I am discontinuing regular observations of the stars beneath the fissure. Although I have been able to track the dark cloud-like formations that migrate through the star field and have proven that their paths are cyclical, without proper instrumentation it is pointless to continue. My general theory concerning the nature of the fissure has remained unaltered since it first appeared. It seems that the fabric of this age has been breached in a way that permits matter to be hospitably exchanged between two discrete but overlapping spaces. What? It seems that the fabric of this age hospitably exchanged between two discrete but overlapping spaces. Okay. Much like a link. But the apparent physical contradictions surrounding this juncture defy logical reason. The great column of wind that was formed when the fissure first appeared suggests a vacuum as one might expect in space. Yet my early experimentations revealed the presence of a breathable atmosphere. That Atris and Catherine threw themselves into the void is further evidence that it might be safe to travel. But without knowing its true nature, I cannot take the risk myself. It is also difficult to say what would happen if I were to reopen it after so long, but it is likely that the results would be catastrophic given the changes that have occurred in this age since that time. Maintenance of the steam vent caps completed. 83.2.10. I am extremely pleased with the continued success of this system. I believe the construction to have been true to the Denis designs of my memory, another example of the superiority of the Denis technology. It's ironic that Atris and Catherine unwittingly provided me with such a convenient source of power. So that seems kind of similar to like geothermal energy or something based on the drawing. As with many of my views over the years, my thoughts regarding the origins of the fissure have changed. I have recently begun to wonder whether it was actually an unexpected byproduct of the changes Catherine and Atris wrote into this age during their escape. Certainly by casting their linking book into the void, they trapped me here quite effectively, but I do not believe that Atris intended the book to be lost in this manner. Much better to destroy it than to risk the possibility of its falling into unknown hands. Also, they had foreseen the creation of the fissure. They would Also, had they foreseen the creation of the fissure, they would surely have thought that the vacuum it created would eventually consume the atmosphere of this planet, a fate which Catherine undoubtedly would have deemed unacceptable for her home world. If I had not been there to supervise the construction of the seal, this is most certainly what would have happened, for the villagers were far too frightened to even approach the vortex without my urging. I hold on to the belief that it was an unintended consequence of their writing for another reason as well. I prefer to think that my son had meant for this age to be merely a prison for me rather than a death sentence. 83.5.14. The construction of the imagers has proceeded without fault. It is interesting to see how easily I've been able to adapt the Denis technology to mimic that of the Ahmad. In some ways, the similarities between the two cultures was striking. I wonder if perhaps there had been communication or commerce between the two cultures in earlier times. Maybe Keita's people were even descendants of the Denis. It pleases me to think so. The Ahmad is the first we've heard of them, and Keita, I don't know who Keita is. More illustrations. So this thing, you wonder. I don't know. I don't know that we've seen that yet. And also uncertain about this. Note, it's possible that if I were somehow able to supply the books with a power source of sufficient magnitude, I could suppress the variance enough to facilitate a solid link. It is doubtful that the geothermal cap generators could provide such an enormous surge. Perhaps I could adapt the fire marbles. Fire marbles? I have been cataloging the natural elements of this age for nearly 30 years now. Yet still I continue to find evidence of the Denis' preoccupation with 5. That seems like something I should just make a note of. 5. Underline. Or is that fire? That might be fire. As a boy, it was very clear to me that no, it is 5. 5. So is that fire marbles or 5 marbles? As a boy, it was very clear to me that the number 5 had a special significance to the Denis society. From the ancient heraldic emblems of the ruling elite to the humble homes of the commoners, it was ubiquitous. Its presence here is obviously a direct reflection of the minds that designed the texts that I used to compose this age. Okay, so it does say fire marbles, and then that is a 5. Thank you for redeeming a hydrate, Hannah. Further proof that through their art the Denis masters were indeed creating the marvelous worlds they wrote, and not, as many have mistakenly thought, merely building links to pre-existing worlds. While most of my constructions have been based on Denis designs, I see now that the ones that I have imbued with the power of fire... Power of 5? I don't know if it's a V or an R! Anyway, with the power of 5, are clearly the most beautiful, the most perfect, and I believe the most structurally sound. I am still attempting to determine how the Denis color symbology reflects this superior design principle. Although superficially it is based on a 6 color system, I am convinced that there has to be a deeper connection to 5. I will continue to investigate, and a few symbols, various eye shapes. I'm just going to draw those in my little book here. One moment. Third one is eye with a dot in the center. Out eyelids. One that is sideways. Okay. Don't know if those are necessary. Also, there's a dot off to the end there. 83.9.11. I finally made a breakthrough. I have succeeded in modifying the fire marbles to generate enough power to hold a descriptive linking book in a stable matrix. I have linked to a new world. It is a harsh and desolate age, but it is nonetheless well suited for my purposes, and so I have designated it my something. Just gonna draw that one too. Uncertain whether it will be needed, but this is the second in the Myst series, and symbols like that in the first Myst game were things you should draw or take note of. So the 5 has almost always been capitalized. Unless it's referring to fire marbles. You are correct. I guess. I don't know. It's a 5-sided star that they use. And we will learn. We're still very early in this game. By studying it closely, I believe I will eventually be able to create a more appropriate age for us to resettle on. For now, I will build an office and set up my living quarters there, in order that I may conduct my experiments in safety and without distraction. That appears to be a radio telescope. That seems like a mountain with that, like a magma chamber underneath it. A very big punch bowl. Yes, possibly. I must admit that I am proud of my work. To think that in such primitive conditions I have accomplished in 29 years what it took the original Denis centuries to achieve. Note: repair outerwear for work on this world. The goggles may need to be redesigned altogether. I'm sorry, just such primitive conditions, disparaging the world and the people who live here. 29 years to recreate what his entire culture had made. But he didn't develop it from scratch. He knew it existed and a basic functionality of how it worked, so he kind of just had to come up with raw materials and recreate items that he already knew the construction of. So why did it take him 29 years? I think he's a little pompous and proud of himself, where I think he's overselling his accomplishments while putting down the people of this world. Anyway, sorry. 84.4.13. I have begun construction on a series of link sites for each island that will connect Riven with my new office on Symbol. The Survey Guild has finally completed the site location for each island, according to my exact specifications. An installation of the domes is underway at last. He begins to remind me of the 2 kids in the first book, or in the first game, who were extremely unlikable. Work on the central power source got off to a bit of a bad start, I'm afraid, but the pace has picked up considerably since then, and I anticipate no further delays. I'm looking forward to finally having a civilized mode of transportation. That giant golden dome. Due to the rebels' continued disturbances, I've decided to install a coded access system into all of the domes. These I definitely need to draw. These are square shaped. This is their grandfather, Hannah. Their dad is the one who sent us here looking for their mother. And we're here because he didn't want to send a linking book or he didn't want to come through because he would have had to come without a linking book and wouldn't have been able to get back. So he sent us here with a theoretical way to get in touch with him once we've located Catherine. But we don't have a linking book, so we can't get back. And that was because he didn't want there to be any chance that his father would get a hold of the book. So we're trapped here until we accomplish this errand for him. Which, I mean, the errand is trying to recover his wife, who will likely die otherwise, and they'll never be reunited. So not a horrible errand in itself. But I'm still unclear as to who we are and why we're even here. True, Catherine would probably know what to do. She seems somewhat knowledgeable. 85.6.7. I caught one of my assistants looking over this journal today. I'm glad I've chosen to write it in a language they cannot decipher. Note: discuss security with each guild master. No problems expected from the maintainers, educators, and surveyors. Question the bookmakers and builders more closely. Yeah, you're just some guy. 86.10.24. Today, I heard several more reports of spirit sightings by some of the villagers. It seems that under Catherine's leadership, the rebels, or the Black Moiety, as the villagers obstinately insist on referring to them, have attained a new level of sophistication in their terror tactics, and have renewed their campaign to intimidate the villagers into joining them, playing upon their shared superstitions. The villagers are certainly susceptible to this form of coercion, especially given, of late, the rebels' increasing acts of vandalism and theft. 87.1.15. Is that a Y? The Y-tram traps, the Ytram traps, have been steadily fruitful. I don't know what Ytrams are, but okay. The Ytram traps have been steadily fruitful. This year, apparently the breakup of the islands has not adversely affected the subterranean ecosystem. Unfortunately, I imagine the rebels are experiencing a similarly generous harvest. No shortage of poison for their darts this season. Such morbid issues aside, the sudden availability has allowed me to refine a particularly pleasant extract for my pipe, one that is smoother than any of the others from recent years. So, a rebellion going on. They use poison darts. Sounds like some sort of... I mean, it's an extract for the pipe, so a treatment for pipeweed? I'm not sure. Nasty hobbitses. I've interacted with a Ytram trap very recently. Is that the metal ball thingy that I dropped down the chute? I don't know. Or... okay. 87.3.29. Chemical analysis of one of the rebel knives has yielded curious results. Its composition contains elements that are unlike anything I've encountered on the islands. It appears they have access to a resource of which I am unaware. Perhaps a mine. Or an uncharted island. Oh, these are the things that they're knives. I thought they were boot scrapers. Note: most of the knives have been found on the south side of the village. This is the same area in which there have been reports of people mysteriously disappearing. I think a closer inspection of the area is warranted. Alright. South side of the village. People disappearing. The fact that they leave these distinctive knives as a sign of their presence concerns me. They're growing more bold, and seem to no longer fear discovery of their hideout. 87.6.27. The latest measurements indicate that the recent trend has continued. The movement of the islands has slowed tremendously. My previous estimates predicted a total collapse in approximately 3 months, but with the new figures, I am uncertain. I have nearly finished writing the somethingth age. That is yet another symbol that I will draw in my notebook, just in case. Don't know if it will be needed, but I have it drawn. And I have every faith that it will indeed be a safe place for us to relocate to. Yet it would be helpful to know what has caused the halt in this age's breakup. Is it possible that it's stable after all? If so, I must discover how this age differs from my less successful attempts. My examinations of the other symbol's age have thus far proven inconclusive. Or perhaps someone is repairing the damage to the 5th age. If so, it would almost certainly be Atris's doing. 5th age? Is this the 5th age? Or we're in the 5th age, and this is somewhere else, and that's yet another place. I don't know. I have reluctantly decided to abandon my experiments into the behavior of the water of this age, as there are more pressing matters on which I must now concentrate, leaving me little time for much speculation or speculative research. For future references, however, my investigations up to this point have revealed the following. I believe the remarkable properties of the water to be caused by a life form that resides in it, specifically a type of bacteria. I am imagining a motile, unicellular organism, but one with structures capable of holding bits of water, whose combined effect, via surface tension, a stronger force, causes the composite body of water to move in response to heat. Prolonged exposure to extreme heat, for example a period of extended boiling, seems to kill the bacteria, which would explain its dramatic aversion to heat sources. Unfortunately, these theories are still not fully tested, and I remain ignorant both of its deeper nature and its possible uses. Got it. Thank you, Parker. So, hot water bad for local bacteria. They do. So that would be either 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, etc. And this would be probably 3rd. So that's a 3. Because it can only be 3rd. And I suspect this might be 4th. Just based on the number of lines in it. But I don't know. But good spot. I had not noticed that difference. 87.7.6. An exciting development. Last night, a squad of maintainers stumbled upon a lone rebel scout and obtained from him a most incredible device. It is a crystal that somehow powers these flawed linking books, much as my own system does, but with an obvious advantage. It is small and weighs only a few pounds, making it completely portable. Catherine must have fabricated the device before I captured her. Obviously, with an explicit Denis schematic she must have brought with her to this age. If only I'd had access to such a document all these years! Regardless, I can now concentrate solely on the writing of ages, and need no longer worry about building elaborate power supplies for each new book I write. This is a sobering reminder, however, that I must continue to seek an avenue to Denis. Regaining access to the resources there may be crucial to the completion of my mission. And that is the end of this book. That is a lot of information. I don't know exactly how well it helps us, but it is information. None of these are interactable yet. Up. 3. That is the third of those eye things that I've found. Oh, but wait! Oh, I think they are all the same on the other side, and it's just the back that has different things. We'll have to see. "87.7.28. Last week, while monitoring the situation of the villagers from the scope in my survey room, I observed one of the natives swim out to a small object that appeared to be floating, but anchored, near the entrance to the bay. I ordered the object removed from the water for inspection. Several days later, however, I was surprised to see another floating there. The missing object had apparently, and quite mysteriously, been replaced with a new one overnight. I've long been aware of the existence of similar artifacts on the villagers' island, but have paid them little notice until now. Tomorrow I shall send surveyors to catalog the others." Well, we know that at least one of them controls water in some way, I think. Didn't one of them fill up a basin with water? That looks like a harpoon? Start here. Doesn't appear to be anything. Bird's eggs. Very small ones. The bird's egg drawer is the only one that opens? Okay, I now have to click every single item in this drawer to see if anything happens. Yay! Parrot emotes. Is that one the only one that is cracked? Why can I open the drawer with the bird's eggs in it and only that drawer and can't do anything with it? I don't understand. It's a nice detail. I'm literally just clicking everywhere at the moment. Because burb. So, definitely filling shotgun shells. This is like the thing. That's a pellet. Yeah, okay. This is where he made that thing. That's a wood stove of some sort. It's a third table. Am I supposed to be seeing a pattern in the center of this tree trunk? I don't know if it's intentional or not, but I'm gonna draw it. Because you never know with this game. It looks kind of like a fish. The books don't seem to do anything. Vials of liquids. Alright, so I could clamp something if I had something to be clamped. Is this for bookbinding? Looks like. Door. Table I've been to, table I've been to. Door. And that's the pipe we came in, apparently. Oh, that door's gonna close if I leave it. Yeah, it seemed like a bookbinder. I'm now locked out, and the only way back in is the way that I was before, isn't it? Oh, I can actually open the door. Nice. Good. Nice. Kind good night. Alright. We've not been here before. Still can't get into the Golden Dome. How do I call the car? Seems like there should be a button to call car. Hi, Adventures of Tony! How are you tonight? That seems like it's a new place that we've not been to. But I don't see how we get there. I'm doing pretty good. We found some stuff, I think. Is that the button I needed to push? Does that get me the car? Got to read some more in this. Got more stuff in this game. It did! Yay! Turn around every now and then. If I get out after turning it around. Can I? I can't. Okay. Oh! Sorry. We're just gonna watch that one more time when I turn it back to the direction I actually want to be facing. Okay. This time, let's actually go on the little roller coaster ride. And I am absolutely going to be completely lost with all of these different roller coaster travel systems. This this game is more of a maze than anything else. All right. I get out here. There's a door here. There's also a door over there. Have thoughts. Okay. That's not creepy music at all. Nope. This music's not creepy in any way at all. As I walk on a rusty platform over some algae-infested water. Reminds me of, like, some of the pictures I've seen of, like, Crater Lake. Pretty. That... Are those valves? Oh, there's no door. Okay, so we are thin. We can fit through cracks that... Huh? Is this a giant holograph machine? Is this a map? I'm drawing it because it seems like this might be useful information. There, across, up, and across, and that. That. Such good drawing, right? Okay. Okay, okay. What happens if I push the other buttons? I think it's a map. Thank you for the follow. Instead of like energy holograms, it seems like it's creating constructions out of water? I'll have to leave one of them up and see if I can go down and look at it on the level. But first I want to click all the buttons and see them all. Interesting. So the graphics, yeah, the Bubbler, the graphics in this game are very interesting. So they're like still images that they overlaid QuickTime videos or something. Like they're all the movement except for like the cursor. They're all just video files that are overlaid over the still image. Really interesting how they did that. And so clicking this button triggers two video files, one of the water going back in and the other of the water coming up on the other spot. Very interesting. But also, aside from this possibly being a map of the islands, not sure what it's for. What? Wait, what? This is the cube that's presently lit up. Or the where I have the water hologram currently. Subdivided even further. Why do I need this information? It's cool. I don't know how it helps me. Oh, I can turn them too. Is that the dome? I think that's the dome. Again, really, really cool. I have absolutely no idea how this is helpful. I have another spinny thing. Is this one of the geothermal generators? It opens. Okay. Let's go see what's inside. Okay, that's hand. That would indicate that I should be able to do something with that, but I don't seem to be able to do anything with that. I don't know what to do with this. I will probably have to return to it. Because at the moment, it is meaningless. It's like topography with water and force fields. Oh. There was another door. I want to see if I can reach it. I get a cursor? Aha! Yes, it worked. This isn't ominous at all. Okay, this is really creepy. What is this? A large golden box. There's a button. I'm gonna push it. Thankfully that window has glass or something in it. I mean, there was a button. I had to push it. It's not going to be bad at all. I mean, there's no way that going down into the water that glows like a lava pit is going to be bad. See, perfectly safe. Perfectly and completely 100% totally safe. What was that? I think we're in the Underdark now. We follow the person? Sure. They really don't like it when I see them. Oh no, I have been persiven! Does that mean I'm stuck on this island now? I don't think it does, but... Okay. This vaguely Egyptian architecture door? Vaguely. Like, inspired by the same aesthetics. Underwater viewing chamber? No! That seems like an underwater throne. There's a button. I pushed it. This way to Menza Branson. Grand. Oh, what? I have never seen that room before. I don't know if I'm supposed to gain anything from that. There's a person! Is that Catherine? Is that who we're here to save? Like they're video clips or something. I mean, they literally are in real life, but I don't think they're live. Like, I don't think they're in the game happening live. But also, I'm being a total creeper and just watching all of them. Nothing? Oh. Just hiding in the corner there. Don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I mean, the way she's moving about like a person in prison. With very limited space and no freedom to exit that space. If I click on that. Another gear over here. Those are the 6 eye symbols. The first one of which was this one. But this is the one that I can click. It turns! That's like an old rotary telephone. I have called an underwater sea creature. Hello? Is there a reason that I wanted a tusked fish? Tusk fish. Is there a reason I didn't want one? The second symbol was in the book was this one. So this will be the next one that we push. See what kind of sea creature this calls. It's the sandwich that bites back. Nothing? It just lights a light. Doesn't appear to do anything else. Third one. This one. which also lights a yellow light. We had this one. Green light. That one definitely made a sound, too. Red. Oh. Green. I did. Hannah, I noticed that. So I'll probably wrap up stream at 9 o'clock instead of 9:30 so that we can head over there before they start. But thank you for bringing it to my attention, Hannah. Blue. I begin to suspect that the second one was actually orange and not yellow. Since the first one was red and they've been going in like rainbow color order. Yeah, since Clear Skies is dark and he's going to be live in their normal time slot, I do plan to raid him since he raids me fairly regularly on my archive stream, and I usually don't have a chance to raid him. Well, that one didn't light up anything. I wonder if it's supposed to be ultraviolet or something, since it's in the spot where purple would go. I don't know what any of this is supposed to do. Well, that was confusing. Gonna leave the undersea throne. I don't know where to go next. Okay. Let me out now. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Okay. We were just over there. I think we've been there. That's where all the trees are. I know we've been close to there. Don't know if we've ever actually been. Well, there's another door in here that we have not actually exited through, although I suspect I know exactly where it goes. Just checking. Since before I couldn't open this door from the exterior, but now apparently I can. Are they stairs? They're stairs! We can go into... No, they're not. How do I power you? We're so close. I thought I could go inside the Golden Dome, but I can't go inside the Golden Dome. I still don't know. Maybe I should go with this down. I should go to that underwater chair. I have no idea if it will do anything for me, if it's worth doing, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Turn the little cable car around. And head back over to where that weird underwater chamber was, because that's the thing I want to do. This is all perfectly safe. There is no chance that anyone's gonna hurt us. They run from us every time they see us. So that is something as amazing as the graphics are, with the flat picture that has the video that plays over top of it, it is somewhat frustrating, the transition between it playing a video and not playing a video. There's enough of a delay that it does get a little bit frustrating. But it is still really amazing how they did the graphics. Because what year was this? This was like 97, 98, 97. So having essentially video quality graphics in a point and click adventure game is just absolutely amazing for that time. I have not tried that, Hannah. I will have to try that. That had not occurred to me. I thought maybe having it down one of those remote viewing spots might have something happen at it, which is what I'm checking now, but I will go back and try that after I do this. Since I'm already here. That makes a lot of sense, actually. I was looking to see if maybe that ball was down at one of these spots. It doesn't seem like it is. Oh! The 5 colors! In the book, he mentioned 5 colors. Red, orange, yellow, green, and blue. And there are 6 of these symbols, which is why one of them has no color. And I called that giant tusked fish again. I still don't know what any of it means, but that's why there's only 5 lights. He was trying to figure out how the 6 equated to the 5. There are 4 lights. No, it was the perfect time for that, Kira. Peek in on the woman in case that ball for some reason sent her the pellet of whatever it was. I really do wonder if that is Catherine. We're getting the same videos that we got before. And that's still blank. Okay. Oh, the button. I was like, why can't I turn around? Hurry up and wait. Go all the way back to where I was just a moment ago and try sending it down open with the little pellet inside of it. Okay. the stair. I almost said up the ladder to the roof, but it's not a ladder. Alright. Raise this up once more. Open. It does go down while open. I don't know how long I should wait. Let's see what happens if I raise it up. Alright. Yeah, I wait longer. Do I wait here or do I come back is the question. Try coming over here. We've seen one of these turned off. There's a golden dome inside of it. But I don't know how to turn this one off. Pipe. Ah, I bet I do know how to turn that one off. But first, I don't know if I... Well, we'll raise it, we'll check and see. If not, we'll lower it back down again, and then I will test my theory about how to turn that thing off. I wonder if I have to turn on a light at that undersea chair while I have this down. I feel like this is going down into the water. And that it has something to do with those lights, but I have absolutely no actual idea. Right, alrighty, right. Let's just turn off that power. That did not deactivate the spinning globe thing. There's no levers. But I should have learned my lesson from upstairs that I need to check behind doors. Alright. Open eye closes. Turn sideways closes. Closes again. I mean, those are the symbols I already had. Shut this off. No? Trying to turn you off. right? But again, I can do nothing with it. I found 2 of them. I have turned 2 of them off. I still don't know what to do with them. It looks like there's a book inside of it. And I won't be able to pull this up because the power's off. Yeah. But I also don't know if I need to pull it up. Ooh. With that power off, can I turn them into stairs? Probably not. But I'm gonna check anyway. Because at some point in time, I will be able to turn these things into stairs. Now is not that time. Alright, I've done various things on this island. Don't know much more than I did before we started, though. Oh, wrong ladder. I don't remember. Oh, okay. Generator here that doesn't seem to want to do anything for me. Oh, do I have to turn power on here to get back? No. Okay, good. It's a really good idea, Hannah. I don't know if it will yield results, but we'll see. Eventually. I don't understand why it stalls on the way back, but it doesn't stall on the way there. Yeah, no, absolutely. That was really good insight. I just don't know if I feel like I've missed a step or there's something else that I have to do before it is actually going to provide any benefit. That makes sense, Parker. Alright. I don't know that this is the direction I intended to come, but since we sat through that video, I'm going to come this way. Weird fish-headed man thing. Although I have no idea of anything that I need to be accomplishing up here at the moment. You can come and visit the locals. Because it was fun last time. And I know where to look this time. Not gonna happen again? Oh, nope, it happened. Never done nothing. Not parked here. Seems like something I should be able to do something with, but also can't seem to do anything with. There's a lot of stuff I can click in and zoom in on that doesn't seem to actually do anything. Where they? That's where that basin is that fills. Uh-oh. Ah, there we go. I was like, I'm stuck. I don't know how to get out of here. Feels like there should be something here, but I don't know what. Left or? I don't know which one I clicked. I clicked one of them, though. Oh, it's the little frog sculpture. It's a very peaceful spot. Oh! Yeah, that's a little after we rode the roller coaster, but whee! That way. Go the other way. Oh, that way, just get out of there. I don't know what I'm doing. It's alright. A reason to go and see the sea creatures. Because they exist. That seems like a good reason. You saw the roller coaster while you were doing dishes in the other room. There are all these screens that I can go to for no apparent reason. Makes me think that I just have not discovered the reason. So I keep coming back to them hoping that something will occur to me, but so far, it has not. Oh, that's just the other part of the village. No. This is not where I want to go. This way. Go back to the other island. Is this 4 islands that we've been on and there are 5 of them? We've been on the tree island, which is the one we're leaving now. We've been on the one with the power distribution thingy. We've been on the one we started on, which is the one that we're going to now. Have we only been on 3 islands out of 4? No, because we've been to the one where they had the map itself. So that was the 4th island. So there's a 5th island that we have never been to. Hey Scribs, it's going. I made a little bit of progress, but also still have no idea what I'm doing. So that's par for the course in these games. How's your day been? I don't want to go there. We've been to that island? Is that the island we haven't been to? The little knife. And it said south side of the island where people kept disappearing, which I'm guessing is because they kept coming in here. But I don't know if that's actually the case. Or if that's meant to be a clue for something later. Oh, hi, Allura! How are you? We, are almost done for the evening. I usually go a little bit later, but I think I'm gonna save. And then on to this. Because, so with Clear Skies not having an episode tonight, Eric is going to be streaming, and he was, I thought was going to go live in their normal time slot, but he tweeted out a little bit ago he's going live in about 6 minutes, and he's going to do a one-on-one Vampire the Masquerade with Sam Delev. So we'll want to be on time for that, because when watching TTRPGs, it's best to be there when they start so that you know everything that's going on. So I think we'll just do a little bit of chatting until it's time to head over there. Ooh, you just finished your first day of a new job. That is really good news. How was your first day? Does it seem like I mean, it's hard to get a read up front, but does it seem like a good place? Are you excited about the job? clicking on things on my other screen right. 1 second. There we go. But yeah, so I feel like we did some good stuff. We got through on where the power distribution network is. We figured out that closing the doors from the inside revealed 2 tunnels. We found a place with a book, read the book, got to another island that had weird 3D water sculptures of maps of the place, and found a whole underwater throne, and I don't have any idea what to do with any of that. And Hannah, thank you for the 200 bits. Wait, are you... I will go and check, because if that is the case, begins at 7 Pacific, so yes, 10 o'clock our time, not 4 minutes, an hour from now. So I won't be ending early. In fact, I may actually just stream right up until it's time to go over there for that. If that's okay. We'll see. Also, I'm stuck in the game. Yay for more streams, Scribbler, thank you. I am stuck in the game, so we could dive back into that and you all can help me figure out what I should do next. Or we could chat for a bit, or I could throw something else up for the next hour. I will leave it up to you all. But before we do anything, I'm going to take a quick break, especially if I'm going for another hour, instead of just the normal half hour that I would normally be going. So, Melva. Oh, geez, and now there's a hype train. Thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Scribbler. Scribbler, welcome back to the Rogues Gallery. And that put us at 50% of a level 1 hype train. You were going through a couple walkthroughs and they haven't been any help. We have attracted a train. Oh my gosh, Scribbler, 1,000 bits. Thank you. Oh dear. Kira's encouraging shenanigans. I mean, what would you expect from a mod in the Rogues Gallery? Oh, Allura, 300 bits. Thank you so much. Oh, Melba, I'm sorry. I did not know that that was meant to be anonymous, because it was not anonymous when I saw it. Wow, Scribbler. That's a lot of bits, thank you. So whenever I'm playing a game like this, I always have, walkthroughs as resources, because I will get stuck and give up on the game if I don't. Thought I bookmarked one, but I don't seem to have the bookmark. Riven. Oh, you forgot to click the anonymous. Let's see. It's so hard on a game like this that's so open, because I don't really want to spoil too many things, but... Oh! Melba, 250 more bits! Thank you so much! Just to make it an even 500 for the day. And Hannah, 300 more! Oh wait, the 300 was to make it an even 500. Thank you all so much. It means a lot. And, wait. The goal, the July bit goal. It's not even halfway through the month, and you all have destroyed the goal, and Kira, 200 bits. What are you doing? Thank you. Wait, what? Scribbler? Did you all see a train? Is that the train? You're attacking the train? That's what this is about. You're trying to kill this train. It is currently 81% of level 2. What's funny is I was gonna take a quick break and then this train started, and so I stuck around. And I pulled up a walkthrough because I was gonna try and Laura, 200 more bits. Thank you so much. It is, and 80 more. Is that, what kind of dog is that? I don't know dogs. That one's called Franker Z. Okay, you have destroyed level 2 of the train with all of these bits. Scribbler another 80 and Melba another 100. How many is that? So many bits. I'm scrolling back because Melba, that's 350. And what? Scribbler! Scribbler, that's 2,280 bits? Am I mathing? 2,380 bits. That's a lot of bits! Thank you! Oh my gosh! It's all the bits! So, I mentioned, if anybody saw my tweets, I had been very, very down in the dumps over the last week, and so it means a lot to have you all show support for me, show up to the streams, hang out, help me play games, stick around and chat, and when trains happen and bits happen, that's extra special, but under no circumstances is it expected or required, so it's very surprising when it happens, and thank you all so much. Oh yeah, Melba, it was I'm doing better now, but I was not so great last week. So I don't know what to look at in this walkthrough. Done that. Lever on the pipe. Okay, I've done all that. Been to Jungle Island. Crater Island, switch in the middle of the lake. I've done that. Ben's laboratory, I've been there. Read the book on the table. Yeah, I don't know what was up last week. There were days where I just was like on the verge of tears all day because my depression was being horrible. And Anonymous, 5 tier 1 gift subs. Thank you, Anonymous, for giving those out. That has killed level 3 of the hype train. And welcome to the Rogues Gallery, Key Squared and Castabris and Self-Aware Can Opener and Picadle and Bree. Welcome in. Wow, we are at 62% of level 4. And considering I don't see hype trains that often, that's a lot. One of your kittens is trying to catch my pencil as I move it. I'll keep moving it then. Scribs! 500 more? I don't know what to do with you all. You're sneak attacking me all over the place. I'm glancing at the walkthrough to see... to get a hint of a direction to go. I will accept the love and support. It is really, really nice chaos, and I appreciate it a lot. Yes, Melva, you went to dry the dishes and we're almost at level 5. Ooh, yes! Yes, more cat pictures in the Discord. And I did not know that the cat's name was Sprinkles. If you put that in there, then I didn't remember that. So, read the book on the table. In the book, we were supposed to find 5 numbers and write them down. I definitely did not do that. Or maybe I did. And just didn't know that they were numbers. I wrote down 5 symbols. Puzzle. Okay, yes, Scribbler. I have written them down. Yeah. Okay. So I am going to take a quick break. We are at 84% of a level 4 hype train, which is amazing, and thank you all so much. But yeah, I'm going to take a quick break, refill my beverage, use the restroom. You should absolutely run to the restroom, grab a beverage yourselves. We'll come back. I'll play for a bit longer, and then once we hit 10 o'clock my time, so a little under an hour, we will be heading over to 16-bit Eric for the one-on-one Vampire the Masquerade game that he and Sam Delev will be starting. So I will see you very, very shortly. And thank you again so much for the hype train. It is absolutely amazing, but I need to take a break. I need a bio. So I will be back very shortly. Another 1,000 bits? Thank you. You killed level 4. We're at 21% of a level 5 hype train. Thank you. I walk away and I get face bits thrown at me. Serves me right. Okay. I'm going to click the buttons and bring the game back up. That's what I'm going to do. Somehow. Because somehow all of this stuff works. I do know what my buttons do. I really, really do. Nope, that is not what I wanted to click. I had rearranged my windows because I thought we were done playing the game, but then I realized, oh, we're going for another hour. Hannah, which ones are you looking at? Because the one that I have pulled up is on mystjourney.com. And so far, everything that I've read, we've done. And in almost the exact same order that it has said. Which, since it's the first time I've looked at a walkthrough for this game, I feel pretty good about. Alright, I'm gonna go full screen game. I'm gonna go pull up the game. Apparently you've not found that one. Come on, find my game. Parker, yeah, I mean, I wasn't sure what I should do next. Yeah, I'm a little stuck. I've glanced at a walkthrough, and so far, everything I've done seems right. But the next... I haven't really looked beyond what I've done. So... I have no idea where to go next. It seems like there's maybe something that I missed doing with the island puzzle map thingy. Mystery of the rotating room. We can go back there. Yeah, I don't know if I've solved it. Also, thank you everybody for finishing out a level 4 hype train. Thank you all so much for all of the support. Yeah, I know the room. I'm not sure what else I need to do there, so we can go back and look at it. So I've gotten it to the point where I can reach this door. I've flipped all of these switches that were on these doors. But that's all I've done with it. What if I rotate it from that side? I don't know that I have done this. I don't know what that does for me because I can't get through there, can I? Like, yes, I'm aware that it is a pentagon. But it only seems to stop at the 3 locations. Oh, wait. I mean, I've been through here, and I've turned this. And I flipped the switch here, and the switch here. Keep rotating from here. Or from over on the other side. Yeah, so at this point, like, I've clearly missed something. Rotate from the first entrance again? Yeah, I've lifted both sliders. I don't know if peeping through the peepholes helps me with anything right now, but... Oh! That door wasn't open before. The last time I walked through there, that door was not open. I couldn't actually get into the Golden Dome. So that's lovely. Alright. I think I may have made stairs. Or at least made them possible. The inside of the Golden Dome was not exactly what I was expecting. Huh. Okay. I didn't that way. I keep accidentally clicking on doors that I'm trying to walk through. Although, at the start of the stream, that turned out to be a good thing. So, if I go back to where I had that staircase that wasn't a staircase, I think I might be able to make it a staircase now. It was once called Alapo or Alatuan by the natives, and then Gen put a dome over it. Gen is very, very colonial. Catherine's journal? I don't think so. Is it in her prison cell? Because if so, we've not been in there. I just today found how to get to the island that has like the map on it and that lets you go down and has the underwater chair where you can actually see into what I assume is her prison cell. The lake town. In a moment. I want to see if I can get these stairs working on this golden dome, since I think I just enabled that. I've been a number of places in the lake town, although most of them I couldn't do anything with yet. Melba, have a good night, and I will see you again another time. Right? The most dignified of exits. Okay. You're up the ladder. In here. My penchant for accidentally clicking on doors that I try to walk through was helpful. Does it work now? It does! It works! It's not stairs, but it works! Alright, there's a gap. I don't know what to do with that. I know where that is. I don't... Was there a button I should have pushed or something down there? A long walk. Well, it's not such a long walk anymore. Don't turn back so fast. Thank you. Allura, I would love to jump. Having a jump button in this game would make things a lot easier. Is this another spinny room or the same spinny room? Wait, that's the golden door! From the beginning. From over... I know where we are. Okay. What does any of that do for me, though? It doesn't get me to the center. It's opened up passageways. Like, that's basically like fast travel. Okay. So, Scribs, you wanted Watertown. Easiest way to get... I don't know that that solved anything, though, other than giving me fast transit between those places. What did it unlock? Or how did it help solve the puzzles? I'm very curious. There's a prison cell in the upper level with a secret tunnel. Of what? Watertown? The lake by the town is actually connected to the ocean at sea level, so the lake is actually a bay. Alright, so if I'm going to the Watertown... Sound your alarm. Let everybody know that I'm coming so they can hide and pretend they don't exist. Seems the most helpful thing you could do. Also, some of the most confusing behavior because it's very clear that you exist. Prison cell in the upper level. The upper level of the lake town? I don't know that I have seen this. Alright. This is the upper level of the lake town, right? Do you mean like over there? Because I don't know how to get there. I've been over there in the submarine, but then I couldn't do anything. It dropped down a bar, and that was it. Back in the first fork in the path, go downstairs instead. So past the sea creatures, you mean? Yeah, I have not closed an iris. That is true, Scribbler. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not so worried about progressing fast. Scribbler said there was something I should come over here to do and was willing to try it, but I don't know that it doesn't seem like it's something that I can do yet. Oh good. They already made noise. I've definitely been here. I've messed with this. I've got this symbol. Don't remember how I got the water though. Oh yeah. I don't know why I need the water. Unless... Unless this was different with the water than without it, but I don't think so. Where did I leave this? The shape of the water is important? I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, I know I left this up somewhere else. I don't remember exactly where I left this up, though. Like a jellyfish. Classroom? I do not believe I have found a classroom. I haven't used the sub today. I've been off the island. Is this... Yes. I thought I left it down here. Somewhere. But I don't know where. Oh, I thought I left it there. Maybe it's wherever you first get it, which I guess is over there. I will go and check. I don't see it over there. Here it is. I don't know where I'm going in the sub. But I haven't ridden in the sub today, so... Oh. Oh no, Hannah! These kittens are very mischievous. Let's see what we find on our underwater adventure. Where are we now? Oh, we're here at this thing. This thing that does nothing. This thing that eventually will do something, but presently I don't believe does anything. I pull. A bar comes down. A bar goes up. Someone at the top, I assume, is extremely disappointed that we didn't attach something to the bar. We have been there before. We'll figure it out eventually, Scribs. I mean, I was excited that I figured out how to get over there. Which involved getting the sub to run and figuring out how to... where the switches that extended the platform so that I could... or the ladder so that I could even get out of the sub while I was there. Like, that was completely new. Where are we now? Oh, I've not been here before. This would be the classroom. That is that symbol that we got from the second eye that we found. Ten. Three. Eight. I mean, that was a 3, but the whale ate him. keep rolling threes. I don't know what number that is because the whale ate him. I know that number exists. I do not know what it is. It's a 6. You are correct, Hannah. And we have 7. That gives us 5. Four. We're learning our numbers. That somehow does not surprise me that that's a 4. It's base 25? That's a lot of numbers. The numbers are a base 5 rotational. That sounds like math talk that I do not understand. The only one from 1 to 10 that we don't have presently is 9. That'll be 9. So I've got numbers 1 through 10. I assume there are not more. An 8 on its side. $25. I don't know. So the symbols that we got from the book. Oh, that's not a 9. I don't know what that is. I don't know what they are. They are numbers. I have base numbers. Like 1 through 10. But I don't know what these numbers are, because they seem like math. Okay, thanks, Parker. I just wanted to know if I needed to keep spinning. And I found I's numbers 1, 2, and 3. Five is a rotated 1. But 6 is not a rotated 2. Ten is a rotated 2. And 7 is a 5 and a 2 together. 8 is a 5 and a 3. 9 is a 5 and a 4. So 6 is a 5 and a 1. Wait, 6 is a rotated 1 and a 1? But 7 is just a 2 and a 5. And 8 is a 3 and a 5. And 9 is a 4 and a 5. 10 is a rotated 2. Yeah, 6 is 1 and 5. Then what would 11 be? Actually, I don't need to know that. What I need to know is these symbols. That is a 2 and a 5. Wait, that's a 7. That is a 2 and a 10. 12. That's a 10 and a 3. Four and a rotated 3. That is a 4 and a rotated. So a rotated 3 would be 15. So I'm guessing that's a 19. And a rotated 4 would be 20. That would be 24, I think. So this is me trying to figure out the writing. I don't know if you can see it. But I think I figured out the 5 numbers in the book. So the first symbol in the book is just a 7. The second symbol in the book is a 10 and a 2, so I'm guessing 12. The third symbol in the book is a 10 and a 3, so 13. The fourth symbol in the book is a rotated 3 and a 4. And a rotated 3 would just be 15. 15 and 4 is 19. The fifth symbol in the book is a rotated 4 and a 4. So rotated 4 would be 20, and adding 4 would be 24. So it's interesting symbologically, if that's a word. I think that's a word. The symbology of the number system is very interesting to me. And it follows a logical progression, just also when you first see it is really confusing. Anyway, let's look around the rest of this classroom now that we've got our numbers lesson down. Late. Terrakoi Dunny. So not repeating it for caption's sake because it's not English. Apparently just a holographic lesson for the students in the classroom. I tried to start repeating it for caption's sake, and then I was like, no, it's not English. I'm not going to do that. I hope I don't need to try and figure out what this says. And yet, if this is like an elementary school classroom, these are probably the letters up around the wall. Not that they will necessarily correspond with English letters, except that it's a game. I am meticulously drawing all of these letters now. Not knowing whether I will need them. Oh. I was drawing little dots above them. Those little dots are just the nails holding the things up. I won't need them until Myst 4? Okay, then I'm not going to spend the time to draw them all tonight then. Thank you for that, because that would have been quite a bit of time. Although, I wonder what the chalkboard says. Can't get to the chalkboard. I don't think I'm going to figure out what the chalkboard says, but... Dang. Classroom. I have numbers. Oh my! Look at the time. Let me save this game. Because this time we are at the end of time for the stream, because Eric will be going live very shortly, and we want to raid over there as soon as he does for the Vampire the Masquerade game. Hikey squared. Welcome in. Yeah, we'll be heading over to 16-bit Eric very, very shortly. But thanks for stopping by, and thank you everybody who came by. Thank you so much, Parker, for helping me to get back into making progress once I got stuck. And thank you everybody for the amazing tier 4 hype train earlier tonight. That was absolutely amazing, and I appreciate it very, very, very much. I will be playing more of Riven next Monday at 7 p.m. My next stream, though, is Wednesday at 2:30, and it'll be the second in my stream of rare books relating in some way to the topic of backyard grilling. Have a good night, you too, Parker. Thanks for coming. So yeah, Wednesday we'll be streaming my archival show, and that will be wow, brain. Backyard grilling. That's the thing. Backyard grilling. And then Saturday I have my Ultima stream. This week it's at 11:30 in the morning again, and we'll be raiding into queue times for the Streampunks Alien RPG session, and then Sunday, Mass Effect happens on Sunday at 2 p.m. Wow, I know my schedule. But yeah, we just have a couple minutes to kill before Eric goes live, so if you all want to chat about anything, let me know. But we will be raiding over there once he does go live. So far I'm enjoying Riven. It's been... I think I definitely saw part of like the beginning of it when I was younger. Definitely did not finish this game, because there are certainly things that we have encountered that I never have seen. But I do remember little bits of it here and there, which isn't surprising given when it came out and the fact that I liked Myst. I'm sure I started this game at some point, but I have never played the entire thing for certain. I'm just trying to keep my eye. The channel's not live yet, so I can't set up the raid quite yet. But we will head over there as soon as the channel goes live, so we're able to make sure that we get you all over there before the actual story starts. So I'm just kind of watching and waiting to see when it will go live. But yeah, I want to thank everybody for coming by. And definitely hang out for the raid. We will go over there very, very shortly. I'm just vamping. Vamp, 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 vamp. It should be a lot of fun. Eric, if you've not seen him, is a wonderful GM. And Sam Delev is an amazing player, and they're going to do a one-on-one Vampire the Masquerade session tonight. So that should be pretty awesome. They are the 2 founding members of the Streampunks, and if you watch me very much, you know that I hype the Streampunks quite a lot. I am a big fan of theirs, so just watching a little bit. See when the go live button gets clicked. But as always, I want to thank Kira, who has been an amazing mod for me, and I want to thank everybody for the little hints and comments on the game. The giant tuskfish was definitely a highlight tonight, seeing that, and the creeping on the woman in the cell, that was weird. But we did visit the little villager who pops his head out through part of the door again. That was a fun time. And it's a really pretty game. I really like the graphics of it. I love the whole idea of it's point and click, it's static screens, but then things come alive. And they seamlessly integrated the video into the static screen so well. That is just absolutely amazing to me, how they were able to do that. And for 1997, it gave a really, really high quality graphic for a game. If you compare it to something like, say, King's Quest VIII that came out also in the 90s and went for a 3D RPG look that it has super, super blocky graphics with the way that the triangles are rendered in that. This is a much more enjoyable gameplay experience just from a user interface standpoint. It gives much higher quality graphics and sticks with kind of the point and click that had been kind of the norm up until then. So, yeah. There have been a couple comments in the chat over there saying that they're starting soon, but it's not live yet, so I still can't set up the raid. We'll be setting up the raid as soon as the channel is live and I'm able to do. But thank you again for coming by, Hannah. I hope that you put the cat pics in the Discord, because I definitely will want to go and take a look at those. I think I have pineapple cake waiting for me after the stream ends, so that will be nice. Like a pineapple bundt cake, not like a pineapple upside down cake, but that should be good. Hit and Pick is in the Discord. Woohoo! Dance to the music for a minute. So hopefully you all are having fun with Riven. So far, it is a good time for me. I was a little surprised when it came up on the wheel. I was expecting one of the things that had a higher chance of being spun to appear. So I hadn't even downloaded it. I wasn't ready. But I don't think it'll take us too long to get through the game. I have not updated the wheel with Myst 3 yet, but it will be on the wheel at some point, yes. I think it will be replacing Riven where Riven was on the wheel. So it'll be a game we get to eventually for sure. No, it'll already be there. You don't need to redeem points for that one. Hi, Beth. Yeah, we'll be raiding over there as soon as it goes live. So, feel free to hang out and chat. So this is the end of my stream. I actually kept my stream going a little bit longer than normal so that I could raid Eric. I'm just watching, waiting for it to go. But I don't know. We're 5 minutes in. There was a starting soon, but the channel's not live yet, so I cannot raid yet. Just keeping an eye. Oh, title just updated. So, should be any second now. And I will set up the raid and we will head on over there. I hope you all enjoy watching 16-Bit Eric and Sam Delev playing a one-shot Vampire the Masquerade campaign. Raid 16-Bit Eric. Alright, raid is active. Hang out for the raid. Join us once we get over there. Go ahead and drop that into chat to let them know where you came from and say hello on my behalf. Thank you all for coming, and I will see you next time. Until then, get those daggers out and be ready to sneak attack.